Well, this is something I use every day when I'm looking up a property. This is one of the best tools out there. You go to myproperty.mat.gov.us, and that's the Mat-Su Borough website. So, and I'm going to you can go to the owner search. You can look up the property by address, subdivision ID, tax ID search, or a parcel ID search. I'm going to use the owner search. And the owner on this particular property, I'm just going to copy that over. And I'm going to search. You could just start with the first two letters and it'll pull up everything that's got a similar name. With Smith, you're going to get a lot of names, but okay, so you would go over and hit this, and that'll bring up the information. If you go there, that'll show the building information. If there's a building on the property, this is a piece of land, or it's a large parcel of 79 acres. You'll be able to see what kind of deeds there are, the history of the property. There was a quitclaim deed in 2002, 2001, and 1995. You got the assessed value as assessed by the borough, the owner's name and address, legal description, account number, tax ID account number, and the history on what it's been appraised at by the borough. Okay, so here's the cool part. You go over to Interactive Web Map. Computer's working a little bit slow. I usually use Google Chrome. So if you have problems opening it up, sometimes it can be a matter of the browser. But all browsers should work with it pretty good. But I think Google Chrome is one of the best ones out there. It doesn't seem to have as many breakdowns. So there, now the property comes up. You can see it's off of Willow Fish Hook Road. Okay, then you go to I want to change visible map layers. And it'll bring up all these different map layers that you can do. And you go down to the very bottom. And you have this out of the way. Oh, didn't really do it. Okay, so I think I'm still recording. You go to contours. So there's the property, and then that pulls up the contours. You can scroll in to get the a little bit more data. You can also tie this in sometimes with 2000 imagery. This property is in Willow. You have these options of 2019 imagery, which will work most places in the valley, but not up in this area. 2017, 2016, and then 2011. So you can do it with the contours. You can take the contours off if you want to just take a look at it. And then you can also do hillshade. You look at this hillshade here, and it'll show you everything without anything, where everything is. You can see where there's a road that goes through here, road that comes in here. This is a valley through here, or a lower elevation. It was about 1,300 feet, 1,320 feet up in here, and this drops down to about 1,280. You can drop the contours in on it. And see what it looks like there. Now the ESRI imaging map is just another satellite view, but they've gotten pretty accurate with this stuff. 2019 imagery, you got an unchecked one to open up another one, but it didn't come up. It wasn't redone up in this area in 2019. So 2017, okay, so we got 2017 imagery. Again, you can place the contours to it with it and really look at a property. And then just scroll in or out if you want more detail on it. Now you can kind of see the detail all around it. If you were looking at a piece of property, let's just take one of these up here. Let's just grab this one. And okay, I'm just gonna focus in on it. You can move this around however you want to. I'm gonna pull the contours off. And so you can lock in and see, okay, where are the structures? What's around there. And this was done in 2017. It's called LiDAR. And so they're getting pretty good at it. We never used, and the 2019 imagery is really good when you get to the main part of the valley. So hope that explains how to use it. And again, it's something I use every day, it seems like, to research a property out in the valley. They have a different system in Anchorage, Eagle River. Frankly, it's not as well. It's pretty good too, but this is pretty easy to use, and it'll do the entire valley. So you can go up by the Matanuska Glacier. This is up in the Willow area, so you can pull out and just take a look at where you're at in relationship to Hatcher's Pass, or how far away it is to, in this case, the Parks Highway. And we're a ways away from that. Okay, there's the Parks Highway, the railroad tracks, Susitna River. So hopefully that'll work. Hopefully that helps. And any questions, let me know.